Let's do this. I'm ready. I know the first two here are like kind of trash. Well, maybe not really. Alright, now that you and Theo are here, it's time to begin your first lesson as a Pokemon trainer and a field research aide. Now watch closely. Wild Pokemon, as you probably already know, inhabit tall grass. But that's not the only place. You can also find them in caves, in water, and even in cities if you know where to look. Still, tall grass is going to be your best bet for finding new Pokemon. Simply take a few steps and... Look, it's a wild Chianmunk. They're very common around here. It hasn't noticed me yet, so now's my chance. Go, Elatux. This little guy was the other starter Pokemon you could have received. I think he's taken a shine to me, and I rather like him too, so I'm gonna keep him. Now the next step is to weaken the enemy Pokemon to make it easier to catch. Elatux used Tackle. Chin! Now that it's weakened, now's my chance to catch it. Pokeball, go! Yeah, finally, a game that doesn't have you go through the painstakingly slow battle sequence. And that's how it's done. Now Chinmunk are fairly easy, but you're sure to encounter Pokemon that are a lot harder to capture. For those, you might need to inflict them with status effects or use a special Pokeball. But I'm sure you'll get the hang of it before too long. Maddie, Theo, these are for you. We received a Pokedex. That Pokedex is an encyclopedia that will automatically update itself wherever you encounter or catch a new Pokemon. It's very important for my research, so make sure to fill it out as much as possible. Also, I want you to have these. Obtain Pokeballs. Maddie put the Pokeballs in the Pokeballs pocket. Pokeballs are necessary for catching Pokemon, of course. What's that thing the kids always say? Gotta catch 'em all. If you run out, you can pick up some more at any Pokemart. Moki Town doesn't have one of those, but there's one in Kevlar Town on the other side of Route 1. So with that said, your lesson is now over. Oh, but you two have Pokepods, don't you? Here, just let me input my number. You can give me a call anytime and I'll take a look at how your Pokedex is coming along. If you do a good job collecting many different kinds of Pokemon, I might even have special rewards for you. With that said, I'm going back to my lab. Best of luck on your journeys, both of you. I like how the introduction isn't super long in this game. It just lets you go. Yeah, that's always a gripe with Pokemon games, when the intro just takes way too long, but this game is very direct, and it's like, here's the story, here's you, here's your Pokemon, this is how you catch them, now go. And it's because it's a fan game, obviously, but hey, I mean, Maddie, I don't care that you got the stronger starter. I'm still gonna be the best trainer ever. I'll catch tons of Pokemon and we'll win every battle. You just wait and see. Well, my Pokemon are gonna die, so... Alright, let's see what I get. It's probably a Chinmunk. Probably gonna be a Chinmunk. Yep, and there's a Chinmunk. I'm calling him Armadillo. Just scratch it. Okay, yeah, that took half. I don't want to kill it. Jeez, what am I gonna name it? It's basically like the happier, it's like the non-creepy electric version of Patrat. Or any other Pokemon. There's always like some kind of rodent. So let's see what I should name it. I kind of want to name him, because I'm thinking about, because I've played this before, I know what some of these things evolve into. But I mean, Nuzlocke, they might not get to evolve, but gonna name this thing. I kind of just want to name him Flapper because I can't think of anything else, and it's a dumb name, and I'm probably not gonna keep this thing on my team for too long. I think this is a. Let me look. I think this is a normal electric. Oh, it's just normal. It turns into an. Ooh, it has high attack. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, well, it has low special attack. Well, I think it uses mostly physical, though. I think it'll be fine. And then Armadillo is very spastic and just has neutral. And as you can see, some Pokemon have animation, some don't. Originally they didn't have animation in battle, but the new people that took over the project after the original ones left, they started adding animations. I'm gonna go heal my Chipmunk. Or Chinmunk. I'm just gonna keep calling it Chipmunk. This game, I think, was in development for a really long time. And it's unfortunate it got a takedown, but I mean, did Nintendo C and Ds ever really do anything? People just play it anyway. Because it's the internet. You can distribute anything anywhere. People will find a way. So there's no real stopping any kind of downloads. Right? I'm sorry if this isn't blind. I don't think I could have done a blind Nuzlocke on this. This is just... Because some of the fights I encountered later were just way too, like, they were just way too hard. See, they did 3 damage. Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch. I'm not gonna be able to kill it just on my own, so it's gonna be a lot of grinding. I'm probably gonna cut out grinding because I usually don't have a ton of things to talk about. And if I do have things to talk about, they would probably be dating this. They'd probably be dating when I record this really bad, because I either talk about really random things or really topical things. And why is another Pokemon not appearing? Oh yeah, I need to turn on running shoes. Here we go. There we go. Now I'll attract all of the chipmunks. I don't know why this sound isn't on. I'll probably have to go into... Okay, I thought sound was on. After this battle, I'm gonna check sound. Because last time I tried doing this, the music and audio were just not going right. And let me make sure that they're on. No, they're off. Alright. I'm gonna try this out, and if it gets way too loud, which I'll know if it gets too loud, I'm gonna turn it off. Because what happened last time was, like, every time there was a level up, or I think it was every time there was a level up or something, it made a really loud sound, and there was no way I could edit that. So, hopefully it's not too loud. Also, I realized that my mouse is probably kind of annoying, but because of my problems and everything, I keep muting the mic because I don't want to, like, have a ton of coughing and bombardment in that sense with sound, and it makes it easier when I edit also, so I don't have to worry about. So when I'm editing, my ears don't explode also. You're never gonna hear that stuff, of course, but if I didn't edit it out, it's just a mess. It's just a mess when you're not feeling the best, or like me, where you just randomly get sick, like all the time. But it's not like communicable sickness, it's just random, like I woke up and I don't feel good for some random reason, but now I feel better. Like it's always me. I'm like always getting sick, and it's the worst because it's random and it doesn't make any sense, and it's frustrating because everybody's like, why are you always sick? And I'm like, I don't know why I'm always sick, I just am. Oh goodness, I'm going on tangents about me again. I should really first get that item off of the chipmunk. Oh, it has flame body. I thought this Pokemon wasn't supposed to be able to take hits, though. Why would it have flame body? I mean, I guess because it can't take hits, it wants to cut attack of others, so that makes sense, but if it can't take a hit, relying on flame body isn't a good thing. I don't know if or when they're going to update the rest of the sprites with movement. I just know for sure they have the starters and the regular Pokemon, like the real Pokemon, have movement. But the thing is, the movement's like kind of spastic, and that's not bad. It's not bad that it's spastic, it's just kind of weird that they move so fast. Like you saw when I looked at the bio, the Raptorch was like flailing around almost. They're just freaking out. And I'm just training here, so I don't want to die. And I also want to make sure when I get my catch in the next route that I just want to make sure that when I get my catch in the next route, I don't have to worry about one of my Pokemon dying trying to catch something else. And hopefully it isn't another duplicate of this thing, because I would be really sad if I got another Pokemon that I was just gonna get rid of. And besides, type diversity is good, but I like to have double claws off because I think it makes it harder. Like, I did a Diamond Nuzlocke, which I never finished because it tends to happen with Nuzlockes. Like, I tried to do Nuzlockes, but then in like Heart Gold my Butterfree died and I got really sad. I stopped playing, and then in Diamond, I think I remember I had 2 Luxios. And just, I don't know, they started dying and I just got sad and I'm just like, I can't do this anymore. But this, it's like, I don't know, this isn't a real game, you know? So I'm not like emotionally attached to these Pokemon. So hopefully I won't get sad while playing this. Although, if I put enough like time into this, I'm gonna care a lot about these. Like, I like Armadillo too much, and that's a problem because Armadillo is probably gonna die. I mean, starters like have a lower chance of dying than like other things usually, because starters are usually pretty buff. But I don't know, if and when Raptorch dies, I'm gonna be really sad because he's a cute little armadillo dinosaur, and he's fire type, and that's like one of my two favorite types, alongside bug. And this grinding is taking forever. Can I find a poke? Okay, I think that grass is telling me to move on. So I guess I'll just do it once after I heal. Oh, did you just say Wii tennis? Ha! Huh. I used to like playing Wii Sports a lot. Like, I knew like this trick on how to like cheat the bowling. Alright, let's go down here. Okay, let's get another catch. Oh my goodness, it's a Cubug. This thing's actually really good. I'm not gonna lie, this is really good. Okay, it lived. Like, when I played this, which I shouldn't really be spoiling, but if you're looking up Pokémon Uranium Nuzlocke, and you're watching me of all people, you've probably seen it before, right? But Cubug is, pretty good with special defense when it fully evolves, and I'm excited for that. I'm excited for that now. I can't let the bugaboo die. Alright, that made a loud sound when I caught it, but that's okay. I'm not gonna be... Oh, and it's a female. What should I name it? I'm sorry, I'm just... My mind just wanders all over the place. And it's hard for me to keep track of what's going on. And this guy is adorable. What is he? He's like a little, not Larvesta. He looks like a little Sawaddle slash, like, Cubchoo. And it's pretty. It evolves into something super pretty. What should I name her? I kind of want to just name her Ice Cream, but it's a dumb name. Cause she's not gonna look like cause she, like, I don't know, it kind of looks like ice cream to me, like pink ice cream maybe. I don't know what to name her. I'm just gonna name her Ice Cream. I can't think of anything else, and it suits her for right now. So, and I like how this game is mostly a mismatch of like Gen 4 and Gen 5, but more so, and I never took the item off. More so, Gen 5, I think. Or maybe Gen 4. I don't know. I played Pokemon so much, you think I would be able to recognize, what certain things look like, but I don't. And I also have to, like, not talk too much, because then I'll, like, forget what I'm doing, and then my Pokemon are gonna die. And then I'm gonna get really sad when they die. And I can't stay in, because this guy is too tough. Whoa, did he just make a pterodactyl noise? I almost said pterodactyl. I almost said it for a joke. Actually, no, I think I said it almost unironically, pterodactyl. Ooh. But yeah, the Cubugs are pretty cute. Of course, I'm just making Armadillo swole right now. Yeah, that is a funny sound effect. Although I have to see if the level up sound is what kills ears. Because if it is, I'll mute it out. I really don't want to have to work around that and mute it. But, audio from the game and my voice audio is recorded at the same time. So, that might be a problem. And there's nothing I can do. Like, there's nothing I can do. The only other, like, way I can get audio is through my phone, but that's gonna sound really bad. And I know it doesn't sound the best either, I am completely aware, but when you don't have money, this is what you do. So, I'm gonna be quiet, and I'm gonna see if the leveling up music still, kills ears. Okay, I don't think it was bad. I'll have to look at that later. But I don't think it's gonna be super bad. Probably still bad. That's a lot of me saying bad, but oy. I really don't want to talk about current events because I don't know when I'm gonna release this. And I should be careful here. But I just want to go for kills. But I guess I'll go heal. Because I don't know. If I start talking, I'm gonna start forgetting what I'm doing again. And it's gonna be all over the place. I was looking at, you know, I think I'll just, cut out parts where I'm not saying anything. I mean, I don't, like, to be honest, I don't like cutting things. And it's not just because I'm lazy. When I watch content, I like to watch, like, I like watching, like, pretty raw footage of things. But, when it comes to my own videos, I tend to just have tons of blank space. Well, not tons, but I tend to ramble and have blank space. And why did I open up the bag? And I just don't want things to get like super boring, because I know I can be super boring and annoying. So it's definitely something I'm gonna work around. Little ice cream here. You think you can fight this guy? I mean, these things are especially defensive, so I think I could do it. Oh, come on. Yep. Yeah, I can't do anything now. And I'm glad the chipmunk has pickup. Because in this game, there are ways of getting money, but it's kind of risky, per se. You'll know what I mean. If you've played this, or you like watch until I get to said point, which won't be for a little while, you'll know what I mean by getting more money to be kind of risky. Okay, let's see if I can kill this one. Maybe it won't charm me. There we go. Of course. It didn't even string shot me and it's already faster. Oh no, wait, we have a speed tie. Speed ties are what kill a lot of Pokemon in Nuzlocke, I think. And did the level up music not go for that one? That's weird. Like, and don't worry, I've played Pokemon since I was, I don't want to like, I've been playing Pokemon since I was like 4 or 5. Like, I remember playing Pokemon Blue, and I taught myself how to read by playing Pokemon. Like, I'm not even kidding. I mean, I'm sure I was also in school and everything, but I mean, sure, I was also in school and everything, but I taught myself how to read by playing video games, because, you know, I can't play Pokemon if I don't know how to read. and I had to teach myself how to read, or else I couldn't play the games. Um, yeah, not leaving a bug out for the bird. Oh, wait, they updated Burby. So, okay, Burby moves now. That's cute. Although, for some reason, this one's sprite isn't spastic, which makes less sense. Because if it's a bird, I mean, wouldn't you think it'd be flapping wildly? I also have battle scene off, because the way this game is, it's gonna be grind intensive. And I don't want to have, I don't want this to go on forever. I know some people like to have the battle scene on, and normally, when I play Pokemon games, normally I like to have the battle scene on. But for Nuzlocke and things, where I'm just gonna be sitting and grinding and wanting to die, this is what I do. Like, I'm playing black and white right now. Well, I'm playing black. My friend is playing white. We're doing a Nuzlocke together, and we're both at the point where we're grinding and grinding and grinding because we don't want to die. And it's made me like lose my want to play that game, because it just kills it for me when I have to grind. And it's weird. Sometimes I don't mind grinding for games. Like, sometimes I could just do it for hours upon hours, as long as I have something to listen to, and I don't care. Like the game Conception 2, Children of the Seven Stars. That's a pretty grind-intensive game, because battles can go on a long time. There's a lot of people to level up, and that game... Where even am I going with any of this? I need to stop. I forget, did this thing have a flying move? I think it just had tackle, but I'm not risking it. I keep forgetting to take the item off of my Chinmunk also. Ah, yes. Lowering my accuracy. I want to see something real quick. I want to see its summary. I want to see, tackle. Alright, good. This game made tackle's accuracy good. Because tackle, many people know tackle used to have, like, terrible accuracy. Especially for such an early game move. But, you know, Pokemon finally, like, knew what's up, and they finally made accuracy 100%. Which, talking about move buffs, Leech Life got the biggest buff I think there's ever been in a Pokemon game. Okay, maybe not the biggest buff ever, but it got such a large buff. I'm not gonna stick around for this one. Leech Life used to do like what? I think it was like 20. Although it could have been 40, but I think it was 20. Because Zubats would always have it, but now Zubats have Absorb, because Absorb is the weak one now. Or maybe Leech Life was 40, I can't remember. I have played Pokemon for so long, how do I not remember the base damage of Leech Life? But Leech Life got like the biggest buff, now it does like 80 damage. And you know what I taught it to? I taught it to my Incineroar, which is already really high in attack. So it just does damage and heals itself. And it wrecks you and it heals itself. And it's amazing. Yeah, I chose Litten for my starter. And you know what? All three starters were cute. I liked all three of them. I mean, at first I didn't really like Papio, but you know, it grows on you. Papio's the kind of Pokemon where it grows on you. I mean, unless you just really like circus seals. Or wait, no, it's a sea lion. Yeah, it's a sea lion. Because, seals have to like drag their bodies, but sea lions can be on like all four legs. Can like walk on all four legs. Sorry, I'm like remembering something I learned in like first grade. You know what was weird? I got a perfect nature Poplio from, what is it? Wonder Trade. And, I mean, I was a level 1 Poplio, so I don't think it was hacked. Because if somebody was gonna hack, I mean, wouldn't they just put a pre-marina already ready to go? But anyway, yeah. I don't hack in Pokemon games. Apparently a lot of people do, but I don't, because I don't really like cheating. I don't know, cheating in Pokemon games and just games in general isn't my thing. And it's not even that it takes away the challenge, it's just I'm not interested. Like, if anybody like knows me, they know that I don't usually like really fancy things in general. Like, I pretty much just like things vanilla usually. But it also depends on what we're talking about. Like with food and games, I'm just like, I want the straight food, I want the straight game, and that's it. But if it's like other things, it's hard to explain. It's hard to explain myself. I'm afraid of this. I mean, it's level 2, but I don't want to risk it. Like, I don't want my little bugaboo to die already. I think Cubug is like one of the cutest ones in this game. And this grinding is going on forever. I'm sorry. And I know people are gonna like criticize me and be like, why are you grinding so much? Why are you grinding so much? And I'm gonna be like, look, this game is hard. This game is hard. And I don't wanna die. I don't wanna die. Like, do you want this to end? Probably. You probably want this to end. I don't have... I mean... I actually have, like, really high self-esteem, like, despite what... I mean, well, it depends. I have high self-esteem, I think. Like, in general. But, I would say that I act like I don't have high self-esteem, but I really do. I don't think this Cubug can kill me. I'm gonna go for it. Right, that did 2 damage. I'm like calculating like, oh, how much damage would it have to do to kill me? We good. Alright, I think I'm gonna end here for now. I'll come back later, but for now I'm ending it here.